for y'all. I'm gonna break it up. I want you to see this text from a totally different perspective. First of all, the Bible lets us know that this woman has had not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 husbands. 5 husbands. Some of y'all are trying to get one boyfriend. Come on. 5 husbands. And she's living with somebody who's not her husband. The Bible just tells us that. Have you ever noticed how the Bible sometimes reads like the National Enquirer? So we forget, like, because it's an ancient text, sometimes we forget these are like real people, and God just put their information on blast. Come on. He gives us the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm telling you, some people in heaven are going to be ticked off about what God told on them in the Bible. For real, I can see it. Talking about David, talking about God, really, you had to tell him about Bathsheba. And Samson will be like, shut up, dog. He told him about Delilah. He just puts everybody on. These are real people. That's why I'm glad there's no book of Robert. I'm glad, I can tell you that, because you're glad there's no book with all your information and all your crazy stuff you've done. Anyway, can't say amen. Just look straight ahead. Anyway, the Bible says this woman has had 5 husbands. She's living with somebody who's not her husband. So here's how I'm thinking. I'm thinking if you got 5 husbands, you're not ugly. Come on, I'm thinking sister girl got it going on. I'm thinking her hair done, nails done, everything done. She fancy, huh? I'm thinking sister girl has got it going on. She's got 5 husbands. So hear me, she's used to men, don't miss this, she's used to men being attracted to her. So she comes to the well this day, and who does she see at the well? A man. Now here's what you have to understand about the historical context of the text. In that time period, men did not come to the well. The well was a social gathering place for the ladies. Come on, ladies, it was the place where you got manicures, pedicures, that green stuff and that cucumber, whatever it is y'all put on your face. That is what they did at the well. It was a social gathering place for women. So fellas, if you want to go where the ladies were, you needed to go to the you're with me. So she comes to the well this day, and she sees a man at the well, and she says, what is he staring at? Look, I do not need another man in my life, okay? I've already had 5, I don't need... Oh, he keeps looking at me. Look, I know I'm fine, but I don't know what he keeps staring at. And if you put your feet in the psychological shoes of this woman, you see it is possible and plausible that she thought Jesus, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, was looking for an opportunity to holler at her. She's thinking Jesus wants her phone number. And Jesus makes it worse because the first thing he says to her is, excuse me, will you give me a drink? So ladies, in her mind, it's like the guy that comes up to you in the mall and says, how you doing? Have you ever noticed that about guys? We always drop our voice low whenever we talk to a girl that we like. I'm telling our secret, guys, all of us do that. If he likes a girl, you can tell how much by how low his voice goes, okay? It worked for Barry White, so we try to do it, okay? I don't care how high-pitched his voice is, okay? When his girl calls, he's gonna drop it low. He could be playing a video game going, I've never been this far on Halo before. Oh my goodness. Then his girlfriend calls, he goes, oh wait, that's my girl? Hold on. Hey girl, how you doing? Excuse me, will you give me a drink? And she immediately responds, she says, look, you're a Jew, I'm a Samaritan, we don't have any dealings with you all. And then Jesus makes it worse. He says, girl, if you knew who I was, you'd ask me and I'd give you some living water, you know what I'm saying? She's like, oh no, he did. What? You greater than our father Jacob who gave us this well? Please, living water. You ain't even got a rope or a bucket. Talk to the hand, talk to the hand. Some of y'all never saw that before. I told you we were going to take it to another level. And hear me, this woman illustrates something for us that will always stop you from receiving something from God. And that is this. This woman has allowed her perspective, how she sees things, to be polluted by her past experiences. Her perspective had been polluted by her past experiences. She thought that Jesus, the seventh man she was meeting, if I had time and you were feeling me, I would talk about Jesus being the seventh man. Because you realize she had 5 husbands. She was living with somebody that wasn't her husband. That's number 6. So that means Jesus was the 7th man she was encountering. You understand the biblical numerology that 7 is the number of completion. So Jesus, just by showing up and saying, I'm man number 7. I know the 6 before came to take something away from you, but I came to complete you. I came to give you something that you've never had before. Jesus was the 7th man she was encountering. But hear me, she was about to miss a God moment because her perspective had been polluted by her past experiences. Hear me, if you're taking notes, get this down. If you're ever going to be what God's called you to be, you have to live with proper perspectives. Proper perspectives. You have to see things for the way that they truly are. You cannot allow the pain of your past to affect your present. How you see things. I'm telling you, this is one of the hardest things in life to do, to live with proper perspectives. Because most of us in here are prejudiced. In the true sense of the word, I say it's a part of living. You just become prejudiced, meaning we prejudge situations off our past experiences. We say, oh, I know what this is about. I know what she's about. I know what church is about. And whenever you don't have a proper perspective, you limit what God can do in your life. You have to allow God to open up your eyes to see things for the way that they truly are. Come on, somebody.